Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading from May 2023 or whenever this message finds you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Taurus at this time, please? Messages for Taurus at this time, please. Thank you. Your first card out is a Major Arcana, number 10, the Light of the World. Beautiful card. Your second card is also a Major Arcana, number 4, Birth. Your third card, the One of Forces, the Akashic Field. Excuse me, Taurus. And on the bottom of the deck, the One of Scrolls, on track. And the meaning of this card is essentially that you are on track right now, Taurus. If you have been ambivalent about making a decision, now is the time to make one. You have the power to decide which direction you would like your life to go. I'm going to clarify these Akashic Tarot cards with a few cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot. If I can hold on to them. I love these cards. The messages are a little different from the traditional Rider-Waite, a little more kitschy and a little more in-depth in some ways. What are the clarifying messages for Taurus, please, from the Everyday Witch Tarot? Thank you. Clarifying the Light of the World, the Queen of Pentacles. You are in your power, Taurus. Clarifying Beath, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful messages for you for this month. Clarifying the One of Forces, the Eight of Cups. And on the bottom of this deck, the Tower. I generally consider the bottom cards clarification of each other as well. So, if there is a tower going on or that is impending, Taurus, it is the right thing. As difficult as it may be for us to accept that sometimes, it can be a bitter pill to swallow. Change can be difficult at times. However, it is generally for the best, and something old has to fall generally in order for something new to be built and for something better to be built. The first card's out for you, the number 10, the Light of the World, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. The number 10, as I said, is a Major Arcana in the Akashic Tarot, and you can see a divine being there knocking at the door, and there is a gentleman inside who's not paying much attention. And this card is signifying that this is your higher self that is knocking at the door, and we can all get distracted with life and our responsibilities and duties, but it only takes a moment for us to acknowledge our higher selves. And that's what you are being asked to do right now, Taurus, is to open the door to your higher self and to all the knowledge that is available to you through your higher self. And don't resist this at this time. A lot of us are raised to ignore that part of ourselves, the intuitive part of ourselves. we're kind of guided not to trust our intuition as much as fact and something that is more tangible, something that we can see the results from or we can put our hands on. But the knowledge from your higher self and from your infinite self is everlasting and is limitless and boundless, Taurus. That word keeps coming up for me today, limitless. And that is something that the knowledge your higher self offers. And only you can open the door to your higher self. And you do that every day by taking real and concentrated effort in acknowledging the everlasting and loving and eternal being that you are. And the divine being that you are, Taurus. And with this being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, it's stability. It's a feminine. We all have male and feminine, masculine and feminine qualities. So male or female, it doesn't matter. But a feminine presence, this could be you. You could be this strong woman with a strong foundation, abundant, financially abundant, spiritually abundant, stable, prosperous. Or it could be someone around you that's helping you right now. Maybe someone's helping you to ascend, helping you to understand your higher self. At any rate, these two cards together signify a time of great abundance of awareness to me. An abundance of knowledge, an abundance of higher self. Knowledge of higher self. Maybe you're just discovering the light of the world within you, Taurus, which each of us have. We each have divine purposes, divine light within us. If we truly believe that we are all connected and we are all a part of something greater, then we must believe that we all have part of a divine light within us. So acknowledge that within yourself right now, Taurus, that divine being that is within you. Acknowledge that. And that is not an egotistical thing. It is, as I said, the light of the world. We all have a bit of that light within us. The next card's out for you, the number 4, Beeth, birth, and the Ace of Swords, clarifying. This is another major arcana. So you have 2 major arcana in the Akashic Tarot, and these are both important messages for you, Taurus. This is a card of creativity. It's a card of abundance. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's an ancient henge in the background here. There's a symbol on these beech trees that is the ancient Celtic Ogham symbol for birth. And this is a time of, again, creative abundance. It could be an actual birth in your family that you're preparing for. It could be the birth of a creative project. But being clarified by the Ace of Swords, it's a gift. It is a definite gift right now that is being given to you. So whether it's creative, whatever the case may be, Open yourself up to that. You can see these little children here that are running toward this motherly figure. And it's a card, of course, associated with fertility and motherhood. And this could also indicate a new romance. So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Light of the World, it could be that a new romance is coming into your life as well. Someone who's going to be bringing new opportunities for you in many ways. But just imagine yourself right now using those creative forces that are within and around you, Taurus, because this Beath card is such a strong message of creativity, and with the Ace of Swords, it's such a gift of clarity. I can't express, it's something that is mental clarity, and you could be having new ideas toward your creativity right now. You could be having some sort of victory with your creativity right now, or with, even a birth for some of you. It's not going to apply to everyone, but I just got, maybe perhaps someone has been trying to conceive, and that's finally happening now, or it has happened. However this applies to you, it's a beautiful and creative time right now, so act on it and allow your higher self to come through so that abundance can come through, Taurus. The next card's out for you, the One of Forces, the Akashic Field, clarified by the Eight of Cups. The One of Forces, the Akashic Field, shows the Aurora Borealis there and all of its beauty, of course, and it is a signifier of the abundance of knowledge that's available to you right now in the Akashic Field, Taurus. So I remember the quote from this card is from the Akashic Tarot is something like, the 93 million miles from the earth to the sun is nothing compared to the limitless. I keep hearing that word, and I believe that that's in that passage, the limitless consciousness of the Akashic Field. And that is abundantly so. I mean, we can't even fathom. There's all the information and power in the Akashic Field, and there are amazing opportunities for you right now with all these cards together, Taurus. This is just such an amazing time for you right now. I wish that I could express. And I've tried to stop reading from the book about these cards because I didn't want to sound so robotic. And I wanted to learn them enough that I could try to interpret them on my own and share the messages with you. But I feel like I fail to do that sometimes, but there's just, it's something that you have to go after. You have to seek out your light of the world right now. You have to actually open the door. You have to make the effort so that you can have that Queen of Pentacles, if that's not already in your life and it's something that you're working toward. Maybe that's what this card means, is that by opening that door to your higher self, you're allowing that abundance to come in, Taurus. It's going to be different for each of you, obviously, but those are beautiful cards to get together. These the Beath and the Ace of Swords together. This is just such an amazing combination of birth and creativity, and whether it's a relationship, a job, a project, this is a gift of new ideas, clarity, thought towards that. So act on whatever those thoughts may be right now, Taurus. I hope that this is coming through. And again, to finish up with the Akashic field, because I did not finish. There is so much information that is available to you, and look YouTube, on YouTube, look up, the Akashic field. Look up information about the Akashic records. I need to do some videos about some of the reading that I've been doing to try to bring some clarity to people. But it's available to everyone, and we just have to tap into it. And so imagine that you have this power available to you right now. When you meditate, ask the Ascended Masters and the Keepers of the Akashic Records to open the Akashic records to you, open the Akashic field to you, and allow you to engage, with this consciousness and meditate on the Akashic field and visualize your goals, Taurus. Visualize what it is that you want to accomplish. See yourself accomplishing it. See yourself already attaining what it is that you want. And you will have it. You're able to make that happen. So with this being clarified by the Eight of Cups, this is a card about walking away from disappointment, walking away from some type of disappointment. And I feel like that is what you are doing. I feel like you're leaving something behind, perhaps tapping into the Akashic records and the Akashic field and gaining this knowledge. This higher consciousness is going to allow you to walk away from some type of disappointment. Maybe something that's been haunting you for a long time. Maybe something's been holding you back for a very long time. So these are just absolutely beautiful messages for you. My hope and my prayer for you is that you will look more deeply into your higher self, tap into that creativity, that birth energy, creative energy, and definitely tap into the Akashic field. All of that information is available to you and your guides, your spirit guides, the Akashic keepers of the Akashic records, the Ascended Masters. They are available to you, Taurus. Our spirit family, they're always available to us. And we just have to ask, please guide me. Please guide me in the direction that is for the highest good. And you will never go wrong, Taurus. These are beautiful messages for you. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. What is the message for Taurus at this time, please? Message for Taurus at this time, please. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. This is number 15. Of course, reduces to a 6. And I want to zoom in so that you're able to see the face in this card. I hope that you can see it here, Taurus. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. As I said, number 15 reduces to a 6. Embrace the chaos, trust in the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the dust devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now: the winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you, with the dust devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Oh, awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The dust devil knows what you need when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Excuse me, Taurus. I hope that message comes through for you as it does for me, that sometimes, we have to go through the fire, for lack of a better term, as silver refined is something that is coming to mind right now. Sometimes we have to go through the fire to be forged, to come out more pure, and sometimes you have to get shaken up in a little bit of chaos in life for things to move along, potentially in the way that maybe they should have a long time ago. And that's exactly what the universe can do, is bring a tower to bring things, back into balance, because everything wants to be in balance ultimately, right? That's the nature of this world in which we live. So I hope that those messages were helpful to you, Taurus. I'm going to pull a final card for you, and this is the Divine Abundance Oracle deck from Tasha Silver. Thank you so much for joining me today, Taurus. I truly appreciate you coming to view this video. Thanks again for taking your time to support my channel. And if you like this reading, please reach out and hit that like button right now while you're thinking about it. Thank you. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. That's always a good thing, Taurus. And maybe this is something that will assist you as well in allowing yourself to get in touch with your higher self that is knocking, your eternal self that is knocking at the door for you. Allow this Queen of Pentacles to care for that little one and attend to your deepest needs and feelings. These are beautiful messages for you, Taurus. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as I said, if you like this reading, please hit that like button right now and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Love and light.